Hey everybody, my name's Gina Redzanek. I will be hosting the Isagenix Opportunity webinar tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I am seeing on my screen this random red line that just came. This has happened with some live recordings before, and I don't know where it has come from, so I apologize for that. It actually was very clean when I put the slides together. But I just wanted to first talk about what the Isagenix Opportunity is and how you can best explain it, whether you're trying to explain it to somebody or you're new and you're wanting to learn more tonight. So Isagenix is really a business opportunity in the health and wellness space that begins with your own product experience. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that later on in the webinar. But we have this hashtag at Isagenix, eat it, love it, share it, because that's really as simple as it is. You eat the food, you love the food, then you'll share it. So again, my name's Gina Redzanek, and first I want to just start by sharing my personal story and how I got started with Isagenix. Just going to give you a very brief version, but I do want to start out by telling you that I had no network marketing experience before. Previously, I did not. I actually was a school teacher by trade. I met my husband, and we were really trying to figure out what we could do to work for ourselves. And he was really passionate in the fitness industry. He loved training, and he used to just personal train as like a side job. But he had his MBA in business, so he had a just regular office finance job, and I was a school teacher. And we would just talk about what we could do to have this life that we really truly desired. So we had known what kind of life we wanted to live before we knew how we were going to do it and obtain it. And we actually ended up being forced into entrepreneurship when first I lost my job. I left teaching to try this other job in the corporate world, and there were some layoffs and all the newer people got laid off. At the time, I was 8 months pregnant with our first daughter. And I was kind of not in love with that job anyway, and I thought, this is good. I'll just stay home with my kids. That's fine. My husband has his job. And then at that time, he was doing these free fitness boot camp classes as a side hobby, completely for free. Well, when our daughter was 4 months old, he was also let go of his job. He was laid off. He had a severance, and basically he said, listen, I really just don't feel like I could do another desk job, and I love this boot camp thing and training people. So here I am with our new baby and thinking, okay, he wants to start a training business, and like, what are we going to do? But honestly, guys, it was the time that there was nothing really great with job security. We couldn't find anything to replace his income anyway. And so we just took that leap of faith and we built a fitness business. So we kind of have that vision and drive with our fitness business before even Isagenix came into the picture. And what we found with that was that it definitely was our passion. We were working for ourselves. We were working on our own time that we wanted to, so we were able to be with our girls when we wanted to. But we were still trading time for money, and we were still in charge of a lot of overhead. And there was a lot of things that we did not foresee, like when other gyms would open up down the street or people would just stop coming and working out. You couldn't really depend on that kind of money. So we knew we needed something else. At the time, because we were building this business from nothing and living off of our severance and our savings, slowly what happened was because we didn't really downsize the way we were living, we were down to our last $2,000 in our savings account. And that is when Isagenix came into our lives. Initially, we were really interested in the products. We met a woman named Debbie Sherrick, who we're super close friends with now, and she was talking about the products to us. And we just thought, why not give it a try? It sounds great. We're already using products. We're already into supplements and protein shakes and all of that. And so we tried the products out, and immediately we felt a difference. We loved the products, and I started to look on the Isagenix.com and what kind of business opportunity this was. And I realized that it was network marketing. And I had some reservations about network marketing because of the way people had pitched it to me in the past. So I really focused on sharing the products. I was really what you call a product sharer. I did not go to company events. I was not trying to build a team. I was not going on corporate calls or any of that. I just really was sharing the products. And because my results were so great, My husband had a great result. And then the people that started right away, right after us, they were having great results. It became that $2,000 extra a month we needed to keep us from taking out of the savings that was no longer there. So it was really just the perfect timing for it all. But after about 2.5 years of being a product sharer, I realized that I could be missing something here. I just loved helping people with the products. I loved learning more and more about nutrition. It fit well with what we already loved, which was fitness. And so we went to our first company event in August of 2015. And at the time, we were struggling financially because we still were not above water. We had debt to pay off. And now we had 2 girls at the time. And we just saw more and more about this company, which I'm going to share with you guys as best I can tonight. But when I saw people of all ages, all shapes and sizes, all walks of life, making a significant income, and it was changing their lives, I just knew, I really, really knew that it could change my life too. I just had this feeling. It didn't know how long it was going to take. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know the people I would meet along the way. I just knew that this was going to be the right fit. So fast forward 2 years after that, I was able to be on that stage as a 6-figure income earner by building a team, which I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight, by really showing people how to earn income with this. I was able to grow my income by helping people grow their income. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about why it works so well with this company in particular. But this collage, guys, just means so much to me because our lives have been so very blessed by this opportunity. And I just want to share it with people. Whether they want to do it or not, it's up to them, but I just feel really compelled to share it. Now, one of the biggest things that had happens for us was us finally, after 10 years of marriage, finally being able to buy our first home together because we had gotten into such financial issue. We lost some properties that we invested in. It took us so long to repair our credit, to repair our savings. And we just never were able to buy a house. And so we were raising our 2 little girls and renting, which we were fine. We always made our house a home, but it was always our dream and our vision to buy our own home. So we actually were able to sell our fitness business about 1.5 years ago and moved to near Charlotte, North Carolina, where we visited and we just felt was a good fit to raise our girls. And we finally bought our home. We actually were able to design it and build it. It's brand new. It's up on the right-hand corner. I think my screen is covering it, but that's us with our 2 little girls, just really so happy and feeling so fulfilled. And it was all possible because of this opportunity, because I had an open mind and because I just went for it and I just kept up with my consistency and sharing. And that's what I just have a passion to do for all of you. And so now we get to travel. We work from home. I will tell you, I work. I mean, I don't want it to be like I'm never working. I'm doing this call. This is my 3rd night in a row doing a Zoom webinar. I am very committed to my team. I am very committed to my customers. I love, love, love being in network marketing because I can work and hustle when I am aligned with that. And tomorrow we're leaving, we're going to Florida and we are on vacation mode. And I get to design that life. But I do work hard. And I just want to make that clear because my income goes along with how hard I work. So that's a little bit about my story. And I want to now talk to you guys about some stats and some facts that you should know about that will help you understand why people are earning income with Isagenix in particularly. Over 69% of adults in North America right now are considered at least overweight, some obese, but even overweight. So I want you to think about this. Do you know anybody in your life that wants to lose some weight? 5 pounds? 10? It doesn't have to be an enormous amount, but anybody that would want to lose some weight. Just think about that. Anyone that you know that would want to lose some weight. The fitness industry, the industry that my husband and I started and came from, is worth over $83 billion, and that is just gyms alone. So we're not talking about the supplement side, pre-workout, post-workout, all of that. We're just talking about gyms, not even equipment. That's $83 billion. Who do you know who loves to work out, who's already doing something in a sport or runner, or who's taking pre-workouts or energy drinks or using protein shakes? Who do you know like that? Who do you know that's into fitness? Now, anti-aging, guys, the global anti-aging market is expected to reach over 330 billion by 2021. And we have the most cutting-edge science for youthful aging with our telomere support products. And our shakes and our systems help with that as well. But our telomere support is unlike any other. Who do you know that wants to slow down the aging process? I think everybody wants to slow down the aging process. This is a huge market. So think about online shopping and e-commerce. It's really gaining popularity every year, every day. Think about the storefronts that, like Toys R Us or Sears, that are closing. All the malls that are closing down. People are shopping online. It is so smart to be involved with an online business. So now imagine a business opportunity that converges all of these trends, because these are trends that have been growing and still will be growing. It's a virtual online business that you get to own that converges all those trends that I was just talking about. And that's what Isagenix is, you guys. So Isagenix is built on integrity. We have a vision to impact world health. Started in 2002 when it was founded in a very small office with some cubicles. And now we have this beautiful headquarters in Gilbert, Arizona. And it's just amazing to see the growth and the vision of the Cougars who own the company. It's just amazing to see how much growth that there has been. Even since I started my first event, 2015, I was just blown away by how organized and how sophisticated the company was. So we are a solutions-based company. So we offer solutions for people that are complaining of things such as weight or performance at the gym. Now listen, guys, I'm not gonna go too much into the products tonight because I wanna talk about this opportunity, but I do have product training that I really think you should dive into, because I think that believing in the products is first and foremost. And coming from an industry with workout supplements and pre-workout, post-workout, protein shakes, you guys, there's so much junk out there, and it could be confusing. It could be confusing to you, and it could be confusing to the people you're talking to about this. Our performance line is clean, it's effective, third-party tested, it's Informed Sports certified. It's just unlike other ones that you're seeing out there. So I just want to let you know there's a huge difference. Vitality, well-being, that's like our youthful aging, our telomere support. We have personal care and beauty. And we also, and what I'm talking about tonight, is the solution for financial wellness. I want to share with you guys my personal journey, because I'm a product of the product. And I do believe that anybody that's even interested, that has come to me in the past and is interested in the income opportunity, I love them to really truly understand the products. Put the products in your body, make sure that you truly have a passion for them, or it's going to be very difficult to share with others. And wouldn't you agree? I'm not a salesperson. Like I said, I had no sales background, don't like sales. So the only reason I can be so successful at this is because my belief is so strong. I'm a product of the product. I'm passionate about it and how I feel and how it's changed my life. So this was me before. So when I started Isagenix for the products, I just had my second daughter. I was working out, trying to fit in the workouts. It was a little harder with a baby and a toddler. And I was eating the best I could. I really did not get to go out much, or we didn't order in much or anything like that. But the sticky pounds were just coming off too slowly. So I started Isagenix. 4 months later, so it's not overnight. It took 4 months. We have a 16-week Isa Body Challenge that is great for everybody. I actually was back to where I started before I got pregnant the second time. Maintenance, so this third picture is 4 years in. So 4 years after I've started the products, maintaining the lifestyle. And then now, all the way to the right, at age 41. So the products are something that you can do forever, because people are like, oh, do I have to drink shakes forever? Or do I have to do that forever? And I get to drink shakes. The shakes are so great, but you're eating food, you're balancing a lifestyle, and there's so many other amazing supplements that I'm going to talk about briefly tonight. But it is part of this lifestyle of wellness that's sustainable. So many people I talk to are eating less than 20 carbs a day. I don't know how they do it. and then they go out and they have a wedding to go to, and they have some champagne and cake, they gain 5 pounds. Or they want to have pizza with their kids. That's just not the way to live. You have to find something that you can sustain. So something else about me is that I struggled with my weight a lot in college because I was brought up in a really healthy household. We didn't have junk food. I didn't drink beer or any alcohol for that matter in high school. So when I went to college, now I'm drinking beer, cheap beer, and eating ramen noodles and pizza and all this junk food. And I gained 40 pounds. I gained 30 pounds my first year, but by the end of my 4 years, I was 40 pounds heavier. And it was just, I had, in that time, I tried everything, things that were so unhealthy. I had some just mindset issues, overweight. I did literally tried everything and anything, that the craziest things to the hardest things to anything. And the problem is nothing ever stuck for me. The only thing that was really working before I even started Isagenix was working out like crazy and watching every single thing that I ate. And once I had my second daughter, I honestly just could not do the meal prep anymore. I didn't have the time for it. I wanted a social life. I couldn't work out 2 times a day, which I was doing before when I lost the weight without the Isagenix products. And so this has been a lifestyle that is realistic for most people and something that's healthy, because it's something that's actually like, there's a diet out there right now where you can't eat many carbs. And while you can see a result, I don't know how healthy half a pound of bacon a day is and how sustainable that's going to be if you do decide to eat carbs. So just think about that kind of lifestyle, that it's not a quick fix. So I do want to just talk to you briefly about the main products, because the product is the business is the products. So you do want to understand how important it is to know that these products are unlike any other, because otherwise why would you partner with a company if they have products like everything else? So just briefly to go through, and again, I have amazing training on this. So if you did not get to be on any of my product training, you want to ask about that. But our Cleanse for Life is a cellular cleanse. From the inside out, it is clinically proven to remove toxins from the body. It is a botanical blend, minerals and herbs that are clinically proven to remove toxins from your body. And you can cleanse 3 different ways. There's something for everyone. You can do a nightly intermittent fasting, which could be anywhere from 12 to 16 hours. That's so doable. Or you can do a 1-day-a-week cleanse. For if you're really starting out and you want to see big results, a lot of people do 1 day a week for the first 4 weeks. Or you can do a 2-day cleanse. You could throw 2-day cleanses in there, and that's the max. So we don't have like a 7-day juice cleanse or anything like that. So it's going to maintain your muscle. Our Isoline shakes are meal replacement shakes. They are the only shakes in the world that have clinical proof to ignite fat loss while maintaining your lean muscle. That's what we want, guys. You know, you can have a low-calorie shake and you might be losing weight because you're calorie deficient, but you really want to hold on to that lean muscle and target fat loss. So our shakes are amazing. We also have an Isoline Pro shake that has more protein. So a lot of our athletes are men or people that just need more protein, like those. And we also have dairy-free options. So this is our undenatured New Zealand whey. Again, this is amazing stuff, and I do want you guys to learn it, but I won't go too deep into it, but I do want you to understand it's so different from what you're going to find at GNC. But we also have plant-based options for our dairy-free friends. And we also have an Isa Pro, which is just protein supplement. So very clean, lean protein. It's not a meal, but it's great to have before bed. It's a bedtime belly buster that way, and if anybody needs extra protein. Our Ionic Supreme is unlike any product out there, you guys. You're not going to find anything like this. It's a mineral tonic. So everybody's walking around with mineral deficiencies because our soil is lacking all the minerals, so they're not getting to our vegetables. This has been happening for probably 70 plus years. But when you take Ionic Supreme, you're getting all those minerals back into your body. And I will tell you, it is like a clear focus that you're getting. You can handle stress much better. You can maintain your weight loss much better, recover from your workouts. So all of these things are so important when we have minerals put back into our body. Now our Complete Essentials with Isagenesis, we have a Complete Essentials pack, which is our full vitamin pack. It comes with or without the Isagenesis. So Isagenesis is also sold as a separate bottle there on the right. And that is our telomere support. The scientist that developed that actually won a Nobel Prize for his findings on telomeres, which is in our cells, and it reverses the rate at which you age and which you wrinkle. So there's so much amazing science behind that too that, if you're new to this, you want to learn. But these are our core products. We also have gut health, which I personally am very, very passionate about because I have had gut issues pretty much my entire adult life. I've been on probiotics and digestive enzymes before. I felt a huge difference when Isagenix came up with these, and I started them. By week 3, I already was like, wow, this is a big difference from what I was taking before. Also, our probiotics do not need to be refrigerated, which is huge. So 1 in 5 people do suffer from gut health. So this is just something to be aware of, that we offer this as well. And we have results that you just can't get anywhere else. We offer an IsaBody challenge. So why enroll and join with a friend and a team of people who are going to support you is because you're going to have that accountability. You're going to have the resources. You're going to be able to enter an IsaBody challenge and earn a $200 coupon just for doing it. And that community and that support you're not going to get if you just try and do something on your own that you buy from a store that's not even clinically proven or backed by science. So not only do you have all that research behind it, but you have the support of an amazing team. And let's just go over the scientific research very quickly because it's important. I actually also interviewed Dr. Paul Arcerio. He was the doctor that conducted the studies, and I was so privileged to get to interview him and ask him the frequently asked questions that people have about Isagenix before they start. So if you have not seen that, get with the person that invited you on the webinar and ask to see the interview with Dr. Paul, because it is very, very informative and valuable of his findings. But in brief, what the overall findings are, but that interview does go into a little bit more deep questions. But 56% of more people lost, or 60% more weight loss was found with Isagenix systems over the heart healthy diet. So that's a big number, guys. I just want that to click for you. With Isagenix, it was 56% more. 47% more fat loss. So like I told you, we focus on fat loss and maintaining lean muscle. That is really hard to do. So Isagenix supports that through all of our products and how we cleanse the body, but also how we replenish with our shakes. So it's maintaining that lean muscle mass. So important for healthy aging as well. And twice as much visceral fat. So if you don't know what visceral fat is, you guys, somebody could be very thin and have a layer of fat around their organs, like a skinny fat, if you've ever heard that. Visceral fat is very dangerous to your body, to your organs. So having twice as much visceral fat being lost is huge. So, excuse me. How does Isagenix fit into your life? Number 1, you got to use the products, because like I said, if you don't have an emotional connection to these products and you don't have a belief in how they're going to work, it's going to be very hard for you to talk about it and share it. Now, by sharing it, it doesn't mean you need to present like this, because you have these tools for you to use. The company also gives you a lot of tools, but you do need to know that they worked for you, right? You do need to feel something. So number 1 is you use the products. 2 is you share with people. I love to say to people, think about ways to say, you should do what I do. Somebody's complaining about their health or their weight, or they're tired, they have no energy. You should do what I do. Or income or money struggling, you should do what I do. It's that simple. And next, you're going to identify your customers, your product sharers, and your business partners. So customers are just people that are going to be enrolled using the products. Excuse me, and that you'll be supporting in that way. Product sharers, like I started out, I just shared the products. And then your business partners are the ones that are going to be running with you and building a business. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a really bad tickle. Excuse me. So now I want to talk about the need for money right now. There is an enormous need for money. In fact, people that have money or that are making good living are spending more. So everybody needs more money. I mean, you never could say somebody's got so much money, they're not going to want more. We have 39 million people receive food assistance in the US. Our debt is skyrocketing. Healthcare costs are rising. Taxes. So I think everybody can agree that there are people that are looking for more income, just like I was and my husband. People are working differently for this. They're doing things like some side jobs. We call it side hustle. Selling online, renting rooms, giving rides, trading ideas. Notice a lot of those are online, but it's still trading time for money. So we're not creating a residual income with that. We're still working or bringing extra income, but your time is also going into the same amount that you're bringing in. So if you don't have the time to do it, that stops. So this is where residual income comes into play. And that's why network marketing is really something that people are getting more and more turned on to, because it does provide time flexibility. So, if you were doing something where you had to give Uber rides, you don't really have as much time flexibility there. Even if you are trying to do it on your own time, how much money is that really going to be then? The ability to work from anywhere. So if you travel or you want to work from home and stay home with your kids, or if you are working full time and you just want to do this at nights, there's just so much flexibility with that. Training and support, that's all available to you, which I provide to my team. A positive culture, because most network marketers are visionaries and they're positive people, and they want to have this amazing life by design. And you just start to feel that connection with each other. I know for our team, we just have an amazing vibe of supporting each other with our goals. So there's so much opportunity here, you guys. And there is also no caps on earning potential with Isagenix anyway. I know some companies might be different, and we're going to talk about that. Why Isagenix? So there's a lot of different network marketing companies. I will be honest, I have never done any other company before. I've never been a network marketer before. So I guess I got lucky and I started with the right one. But when I started to really look into this business, I had to compare compensation plans, because I had to know why ours was so great. I can't just tell somebody we have the best compensation plan and not have a clue why. So I did start to study compensation plans. But not only that, is that I have friends that do network marketing, and I would ask them about their compensation plans. So with Isagenix, you guys, we have nearly 300 people right now earning $1 million, that have earned $1 million with this company. That's really unheard of with the companies just about 16, 17 years old. We've also earned in sales over $6 billion. Of course, we've impacted millions of lives with the transformation. So you're having a product put in your body that's actually changing lives. People want to reorder. So we have really good retention. It's also privately held, responsibly run, with no operational debt, which is huge. We're also an A+ in the Better Business Bureau, and we're always rated very highly in the direct sales magazines. We always get awards for ethics. We are also now open in 19 countries. We're a global company, so you can earn globally. So I have people on my team who are in different countries, even though I personally did not enroll them. But because of the way our compensation plan is set up, which I'll tell you in a second, I'm able to earn from people who are in the UK and who are in Australia, Canada, or Mexico. I have leaders in all of them because of my downline, the people that have been coming in, because I've stayed consistent. So we are known for the best compensation plan in all of network marketing. And I don't know about you, but if I am going to invest my time into something where I want to create residual income, I think knowing the compensation plan is important. And I do have to admit that I jumped into this for the products, not knowing anything about network marketing and not knowing anything about compensation plans, and I got lucky. But I know a lot of people go into business and I'll ask them, like, what's your compensation plan? And they really don't know. And they actually are really banking on trying to earn income. So if it's something that you really want to do, is that you want to earn income, you need to know the compensation plan. I do a compensation plan training. So if you have not seen that, please let us know. We'll make sure you get a copy of that, where I go through more about the compensation plan for you. But we do get paid daily. Weekly is the majority. We get paid every week. But there's also daily pay options, and there's monthly pay with our bonuses. So I just want to tell you about the details of why this is an opportunity to look at. This is really what I want you to focus on the most. If everything else sounded great to you, you really want to understand this part. This is why Isagenix is the best compensation plan. First of all, you eat your overhead. So your only commitment to owning your own virtual online business in the health industry is to place an order of 100 points per month per 30 days that you can consume. You do not have a fee for your website, which I've talked to other companies before, and they have a monthly fee or even a one-time fee. It's still a fee. We don't have a fee. You get all of that provided. It's not products where you need inventory to hold and sell. And it's not something where you're going to be, oh my gosh, I have all this like moisturizer or something, in all over my house. You're consuming the products. I will say that the people that are sharing Isagenix have no problem ordering the 100 points per month. They're way over usually. And you earn from your own orders. So we have, for example, fat-burning, non-toxic coffee. If you drink coffee and you're an Isagenix customer and you want to earn from yourself, you're buying Isagenix coffee. First of all, it's better. It's non-toxic. It's fat-burning, but you're earning from it. So all of your own orders, you get to earn from that BV. So again, there's no buying bulk product to have to sell. Everything's online. I mean, people say, oh, do you have samples? I'm like, no, it's a guarantee. You can send it back if you don't like a flavor. You could trade it out. I don't offer samples because with something like nutrition, it's a system that's going to work together to provide a result in your body. If somebody is passionate about changing their body, having one taste of a shake is not going to make or break that decision. And you might make the shake the first time and it might not taste great. You have to play around with it. You might have to add some frozen fruit. You might have to blend it with almond milk or something. So I don't like to give samples because that's not really what it's about. So I don't have any extra product that I need to sell or give away or anything like that. There's no breakaway. So if you've ever been in network marketing before, breakaway is very common. And this is if you enroll somebody and they are building a team and you're supporting them because you're a team, you want to support them, and they end up out earning you. A breakaway means that the company says, okay, well, Sally's earning more than you, so Sally and their whole downline is now separated from you. It doesn't promote a great team effort, if you ask me, because it's like you're bringing somebody in like, well, I want you to do well, but you can't do better than me. So I don't really like that. I think that's very risky to get into a business that has a breakaway. There's no quotas to meet each week. So this is huge because a lot of companies have quotas. Your volume rolls over. And not only if it's week, not even every month. I mean, you don't have a quota to meet. As long as you're staying active and ordering your 100 points for yourself that you're going to consume, you get to keep all the volume, not only from you, but from your entire team that's connected. There's also amazing bonuses. The bonuses are just amazing game changers. I mean, that was our down payment of our house as I saved our executive bonuses. They have great recognition trips for that. They send you gifts. It's just it's a rewarding company. They really like to appreciate their hardworking associates. The company will deal with returns, with shipping, customer service, the science, the millions and millions of dollars they spend on science. It's all them. The resources, the training. So when I had our fitness business, there was not somebody that dealt with all that. We had to deal with all of that. So when you own your own small business, you're dealing with all of that. So when you connect with Isagenix, the corporate department deals with that, and they're great. They are so great. They have such a great connection with the leaders. So once you become executive and you're a top leader in the company and you're really involved, you work very closely with corporate. And honestly, the best is the geometric progression. And this is where I want you guys to let this sink in. We are paid on unlimited levels. So that is really probably the biggest thing that I find with other companies when they hear about this, that they're blown away. There's not like a 4 PET you're capped or a 6 PET or even a 10. I mean, you're unlimited depth. Unlimited. So that's why if you are consistent and you are talking to people, you're going to eventually talk to a right person that's going to run with you in this. And then they're going to talk to somebody and it just starts to grow. So this next slide really shows the power of 2. You build 2 sales teams, that's it. If you're a product sharer, you're really just building your customer base and you're probably earning some money to cover your own costs, maybe a little extra money. But if you truly want to create a business and you want to create a residual income, like I have done, then you build 2 sales teams. You train your teams, you're there for them, and you help them grow. So I'm doing this call tonight because I had a consultant that asked me to. So that's what I'm going to do. And when she becomes an executive, she's going to be doing them. I mean, this is how we support each other. You just build 2 sales teams and you have your leaders in place, and it might take you, 10, 20, 30 people to find 2 good ones. I don't know your network, and I don't know the vision they have, and I don't know the work ethic they have, but it all depends on that. So I have amazing work ethic. I'm a hard worker. I have vision for what I want. I did need some personal development growth, which I got, and I dove right into that, and I'm huge on that. I think that's a big part of network marketing that I love, is that you always are personally growing. But you can grow and you can earn as you grow. And that's huge. So you earn as you learn, but you have the cycles that you are earning as your whole team leg. So I can bring in somebody and then they're like, who's these 10 people that are now that I see in my team? And I'm like, I enrolled them last week. You earn from your upline, your downline, whoever they bring in that's connected to that team leg, which I explain more in the compensation training. You're paid on all your reorders, always that %. You're paid on your own orders. And this calculates every day for you, and it pays weekly. So I hope that sounds really exciting to you guys. I know when I really got it, like it really, really sunk in, I couldn't sleep because I was so excited. I knew this was going to be our vehicle of freedom. I knew it. And it doesn't happen overnight. So I'm not going to tell you that in 3 months you're going to make 6 figures. Have people done it in that short of time? Some people have earned 6 figures their first year. But it depends on a lot of things. I didn't earn 6 figures in my first year. But when I got to work, I saw the vision and I kept at it and I kept staying consistent. I was able to grow my income. I have been in the top 200 income earners in our company now for almost 3 years. I've been the top achievers. I was just finished the whole year at number 9. So my business and my team is the 9th fastest growing team in the company. So I am in it for you guys, whoever wants to join us. If you have questions, I'm going to stop the recording and I'll answer any questions. But I do want to say, if you are really interested, have an open mind, but maybe you have doubts, that's how most people are. So don't worry about that. The doubts in yourself, the doubts in maybe if the products work or not, the doubts in the industry, we all start that way. We can work with you on that. So I have training, new associate training, and I have the compensation plan training, which would be your next 2 that you want to watch. But I just want you to know, even with those doubts, if you just have a burning desire to create this income and you are committed to the time it's going to take to get there, then take a look at this. You guys, if you have never tried the products, you could try them with a money-back guarantee, 100% money-back guarantee. That's the only investment you make is your first product order. So you could spend as little as $150 and replace some meals and have a change in your body and start your business. That's it. It's unheard of, guys. That's not usually the case. So I'm happy that you guys joined the call. I'm going to close it out. And if you have any questions, you can please reach out to the person that sent you this webinar. I'm going to shut the recording off and then answer the live questions in a moment. Thanks so much for joining.